Good morning, Joss. Good morning, Maverick. It was so good to see you on your Google Meet today. Good morning, Dax.
It's 11 o'clock.
Good morning. Good morning, Chloe. Good morning, Blake. So today we are going to be doing 3 animals, and what I did is I did 2 of them in the original background, and then I created a second background and I put my third animal there because I was just running out of room. Some animals that we're going to be doing, like one of them today and probably 2 of them tomorrow, are pretty big, so you're going to need some more room. So the first thing we're going to do today is set up a new background, and it's very similar to the other one, but I'm going to give you a little tip. Good morning, Eliza and Alexis. Wait, like 1 more minute. Everybody get on. Oh. Hanky, come here. I think Hank was eating Ziggy's ears and then Ziggy just growled at him, which means I've had enough. Leave me alone. Okay, so what we're going to do first is I'm just going to show you how I set up my second background. And really what I did is I took my first background and laid it next to another piece of paper, and I made it look like they were connected. So I didn't like put a second sun in my second background because I want them to look like they go together. So we're going to do it the exact same way, and that we're going to start with that line that goes across like the top third of the page. And there's a reason I left that blank. And then I added another tree here because if I lay it next to my original background, then it looks like they're connected. So there's another tree here, so it has the 2 trees kind of next to each other. So tree and tree. And I did the same kind of thing, like the little lower mountains in the front, the taller mountains in the back. I also made another watering hole. Some grasses. So just kept it very simple. This is the one that I did, that I drew one of my animals on today. Everything's in pencil. Oh, thank you. I love teaching you guys. Good morning, neighbor. Okay. Come back up here. I have my mask around my neck today. My neighbor made these fancy masks for us, so we're cutting down or trimming some trees in our yard today, so we had to have masks on when we went out there to take a look. So our first animal comes by request from some people. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but it is a bat. And I was looking at kinds of bats that live in Africa, and one that I came across was the African yellow bat. So that's what we're technically drawing today. The bat I'm going to show you how to draw is sort of a generic bat. It has this kind of the head shape of the African yellow bat. So it's a medium-sized bat with a dog-like snout, so its face comes out a little bit. It's generally light brown with a yellow belly. That's why it's called the yellow bat. And his wings can be olive green or gray or red. So when I drew mine, I'll get my final over here. I did draw him with a yellow belly, and I made his wings red and black, or sort of like a grayish color, just to make it a little bit more interesting and bright. Thank you, Maverick. I appreciate that a lot. And they feed at night, as most bats do. And they eat beetles and flies and moths. So that's what they feed on. Thank you, Manny. We did the black mamba the other day. And I did plan on doing lion and cheetah in this to finish out the week, either tomorrow or Friday. Okay. So let's do this bat. All right, so we're gonna start with his face, and he has pretty big ears. So I'm gonna draw the ears in first. And then his face, it almost looks like it's a bumpy heart. Yeah, we did the black mamba on Monday. Okay, and then we're just going to add in some of its features in here. So a little bit of inside the ears, those beady eyes, and then the dog-like snout. Okay, so then we're going to do its wings, and its wings are going to come out from each side with and then lines that go, and these are like, I think they're veins. Like that. Then he has parts of his, I guess, sort of parts of his body attached to these wings. And then he has this little body and then these legs that kind of go out and attached to the wing also. Oh, I guess that's it. So that is our bat. And like I said, his belly is yellow. And I made his wings red and black. Good morning, Morgan and Matthew. I gave him a little pink inside of his ears to brighten it up. Okay. So the next one, nobody requested, but I was doing research on African animals, and I came across this, and I thought it was perfect because it's little, and it had fit nicely into our first environment. I needed a small animal to go in there, and it was really interesting because I'd never heard of it before. And so it's called the Elephant Shrew, and if you have heard of shrews before, shrews are rodents. And then the elephant shrew is actually more closely related to an elephant than it is a shrew. So it's not really a true shrew. It just, it's called a shrew because of its size. but it's more related to the elephant. And the reason it has a really long nose. And it's one of the fastest small mammals in the world, and it can run up to 18 miles an hour. And for a little tiny guy that's about the size of a rat, it's pretty fast. And it eats insects exclusively. And I found out there's one at the National Zoo in Washington, D.C. So that's pretty cool to see this. And then when I drew mine and I was looking at some of them are more brown and gray, but one I saw had like a red face that kind of blended into a black body. So that's what I did with mine. I gave him a red face. So let's draw the Elephant Shrew. Okay, we're going to start with his face, and we're going to come off the top of his head and then give him a really long snout. Start like that. Then we're going to add some ears. We have one ear in front, one ear behind. And then let's give him a little beady eye. And some whiskers. Sorry. Hold on a second. All right, and then let's do his back and his belly. And then we're going to do his hind leg. And then, oops, I should have put that line there. This line shouldn't be there. And a tail. And we have our Elephant Shrew. Like I said, I made mine with a red face that sort of blends into black. It's kind of funny. Okay. So Hank's pretty still. I'm going to see if I can grab him. He doesn't flip out. I've got a pug to come say hi. Puggy, are you sleepy? What are you looking at? Are you looking at the floor? Here's Pug to say hi to everybody. He's sleepy today. I know. So tired. So tired. He's just chilling. He's not even wiggling out of my arms. He's so sleepy. He is the best puggy friend. He's so cuddly right now. We thought, so we're working on a puzzle right now, and we could not find this one piece. We were looking for it everywhere. And then Hank started making a choking, like a coughing sound. And we thought for sure Hank ate the piece of puzzle, but then we found it. So we were like, oh no, Hank, you ate the puzzle piece. Oh no. Then he did not. All right. So our last animal we've done before in our zoo, but I think I did a more cartoony version of it, and this one's going to be a little bit, not completely realistic, but a little bit more realistic. And we have to have it in the African savannah, so it is the giraffe. So yes, we are going to do an elephant, not today, but it is on the list. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 animals. So 4 out of 6 I know for the next 2 days, but today is a giraffe. And as we know, it's the tallest living land mammal, and it has a long neck and long legs, and it's distinctive pattern on its skin. And there's no right or wrong for that pattern. You just sort of make shapes that are almost fitting together like a puzzle, but there's space in between, and generally those shapes are brown, and the space in between is like a tan or off-white color. And they eat leaves and fruits and flowers. And I forgot to look up, I'm going to write fruits in Africa, because we need to include some. Okay, so let's go ahead and draw this giraffe. So we're going to start with its face. And it's one of those shapes that I can't really explain, so I'm just going to draw it. I might run out of room. I don't think I drew it high enough on my paper. All right, so now we're going to add the eyes. And they showed up more on the side of its head. And you also might notice that giraffes have really long eyelashes. So I included eyelashes on this one. Then we're going to add its nose. And then he has those horns on top of his head. So you can erase those lines. And then need some ears. All right, so I'm going to need my paper. I'm going to run out of room. All right, so we need to give him a really long neck. And then start his body and leave some space for the legs. Then let's do the back leg first. I have to hold it like this. I did not make my head high enough. Sorry. Let me get a piece of. No, you know what? I don't even know if I have any tape, clear tape. And then we'll do the front leg. And the tail. And it's one of the tails that looks like a paintbrush. All right, so I'm gonna just do this so it's easier to hold. Hold on. Then you want to do that distinctive pattern.
Good. Yeah.
So the neck is easy because you sort of just go down and do one on one side and one on the other. Like I said, there's no right or wrong to patterns. And it goes all the way down the neck and all the way down on his body and then kind of fades out on the legs. And as it goes into the legs, they get smaller and more separated until there's not any anymore. But all of this would be filled up. And I did my giraffe traditional colors. I did brown spots and I did more of a tan body color than an off-white because I don't have an off-white pencil. And then I put the bat and the shrew in my original background. And then I put the giraffe in the new background. So right now he's the one that's by himself. But tomorrow we will add for him so he's not all alone. And let me show you my finals. Put these papers away. Okay. So here's my original, and I haven't finished coloring it in, just in case I wanted to add something else, like go back to this one before I finalized everything. I started to do this line and the tree, and I thought I should probably wait. There's my bat, the top, and then my shrew, oops, he's on this side. You can see I made him. Is that you?
Yeah.
It's a weird noise. With a red face. Probably shouldn't have put him near the black mamba because he would probably eat him. And of course, this is going to be a watering hole. It's just hard to see. And then here's my giraffe and my second background. So you can kind of see my pencil drawing on there. Another watering hole. And then if you lay them together, they connect. The two trees are next to each other. One watering hole is on one side and one's in the middle, and it all kind of fits. All right, let me grab Hanky one more time because I think Ziggy's tired of him. Yes, he was eating Ziggy's ears. Nope, 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 nope. All right, sit down, relax. I know you want to go back. All right, so everybody have a great day. Get outside if you can. It should be another nice day, a little bit cooler, at least not raining. That's important. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11. Bye. Say bye, Hank. Bye.